everyone, I'm Laura Gurney and I will be teaching MI 499 to you, which is Introduction to Programming in Python. And this is a 7-week class, so we're condensing 15 weeks worth of material into 7 weeks. So hopefully you're ready to go quickly, but we'll learn a lot. And we'll kind of play with a little bit of gaming while we're doing it. It won't be a gaming class, but it's a good way to learn Python. So I'd like to have you all go to Canvas. If you haven't already been there, of course, if you are watching this, you probably are on Canvas. And we'll have a quick look at an overview of Canvas and how the class is going to work. All right, so I'm back in Canvas and I'm in the Python class. And as you can see, I'm looking at it before it's published. But hey, what can we do? So on the side, on the left-hand side, we've got home, assignments, discussion, grades, people, pages, files, all these wonderful chats. Some of this will go away because I'll take out the pieces you don't need. But if you go to home, you should see this list of modules. It would be really useful if you would start at the beginning and head for the end. And I do indicate where the end of each module is. So if you will go in and say online programming class, what to expect, you'll see how I go through this. The colors I do try to keep them going, you know. Green is something I want you to pay attention to. Red is kind of a challenge, a warning, keep something in mind. I don't want you to forget this issue. Purples I'm trying to do as real emphasis on here. I may mix it up because I like colors. If you don't like colors, oh dear. There's a link right here so that you can go check out how to learn Canvas. I'm going to right click and open in a new window. And this is a whole module at the very end that start here for Canvas, update your profile. This would be a good place to check out. I'm not going to go over it during class, but this is a nice place for you to take a look. I'm going to go back to my other tab. So I would expect that you would go through all of the stuff I have written if I've taken the time to write it. It's probably a good thing for you to check out. This first week, we're going to go through, actually the first 3 days, we're going to go through chapter 1 in the book. You're going to need to know what Python is, how to install Python on your computer, how to display out to the screen, so when we program something, it goes out to the screen or the console, understanding comments and how to use them in code, and we're going to use the integrated development environment, which is an IDE, so if you hear me say IDE, that's it. To write, edit, run, and save Python programs. Your assignments for this section, for this module, are to read all of the Canvas pages and watch any videos I've given you. Read chapter 1 in the Python beginner's book. So it's Python programming for absolute beginners, and it is required. You are going to need this book. Quiz 1 is over module chapter 1 also. So the quiz module 1 is over what is on Canvas, what I've written, the videos, and the chapter. And then we're going to participate in the discussion and your first homework. Notice that most programmers start with 0. It's just the way life goes. So while you're working through here, just take a chance, look around. I do need you to install Python. There are videos on how to do that. There's also some information here, so follow the links. Now about that discussion question. So in discussions, I have, under the discussions button, I have a pinned discussion that is, I need help. So this is discussion for posting questions. You're stuck, you need help, maybe your friends online can share with you. I do not want you doing the work for each other, but I do want you to be able to share like you would in class. So you'd come to class and say, I'm really struggling with this. Well, this is your classroom where you can say, I'm struggling, anybody else got a hint for me? The first discussion is over Python in the wild. It is due on the 13th. And prove me wrong. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to ask you at times to take the con side when you're pro, the pro side when you're con, and I want you to cover what the assignment is. I don't want your personal opinion on some things because it's good for you to look at both sides. So, Python's a toy language. It's just for fun. It's for hobbyists. Do you agree? Prove me wrong. Back on the home, you've got Usually the introduction, the required materials, you need to move through all of the required materials. You need to look at everything. The optional materials are, you can further your knowledge. There might be something interesting in here, but if you can't get the rest of it done, this is for you to come back to when you do have everything done. And then there's the assignments. You have to complete the homework, the discussion, and the quiz for every assignment that has them. If you fall behind, you need to let me know. Due dates are pretty firm, but like with all classes, if you have an emergency, give me a call, let me know, email me, something. And plan on having a pretty heavy module. Modules are going to be due about every 3 days, so we're going to be due on Wednesday and on Saturday. So the first module is Module 1, Chapter 1. You're due on Wednesday. Chapter 2 is going to be due on Saturday. So it is a quick pace. I would suggest you log in just about every day. 14 days out of 7 would be great. I'm joking, but 14 days out of 7, try that. All right, if you have questions, my email is gurneyl@husson.edu. We'll make sure you can see that. So my email is gurney, GURNEYL, @husson.edu. And I am Laura Gurney. And you are going to be turning things in on Canvas, which is husson.instructure.com. That is the direct link to Canvas. If you need help with Canvas, I can't type with Canvas, call. If you need help with Canvas, our IT office is 207-973-1000, and that is for IRO, Information Resources. So it's IRO. And I will look forward to talking to you guys in another lecture. So please watch all the lectures, read all the material, and I will talk to you.